Councillor William.
Thank you very much, Mr. Murphy, for the opportunity to speak regarding this. First of all, colleagues, before I get going, before I bristle with confidence, I just need to tell you this. Inside, my heart is crying, Mr. Murphy. I'm thinking about the terrible loss of life that occurred there that night, and I think I speak on behalf of every single one of us in this council chamber when I turn in this, and I'm going to get emotional when I turn in and I say that to those families that are grieving at the moment and your loved ones that have been lost, we share your grief, we feel it, but their spirit and their dreams are still alive in our hearts. Mr. Mayor, the emergency services, they have a special grace, don't they, Mr. Mayor? A grace that says, you give me a challenge in this service and I'll meet that challenge with pride. And they do that job, Mr. Mayor, brilliantly every single day on our behalf. You can split the atom in front of those guys and will not budge one bit. And they operate, Mr. Mayor, within two watchwords: tough and competent. Tough because they're not frightened of getting stuck in and getting the job done. And competent because they're always willing to make themselves accountable to the public that they serve, and they never, ever shirk away from their responsibilities. And there's times, Mr. Mayor, like all of that, and in this council chamber, when you've been thinking, oh my God, a disaster's happening to me. Lead weight hits the bottom of the stomach, and you're thinking, oh God, what am I going to do now? Firefighters, ambulance, police, the lot, they just go charging in and get their job done. Fearless. I might not be touching the power of your imagination for a minute, so I'm just going to try this on you now. This is from a fire service perspective, for just what it might be like. Let me just share this with you. Everybody, cast your mind back to April the 21st, 2009. Tuesday evening, 7:51 p.m. Okay, 3 appliances turn out to an incident in Oldham, The officer arrives, the first pump arrives, the officer deploys his crew and looks across and goes, oh, and sees the incident and sends this radio message back to control. FT East 34. From Watch Commander Turner at Maple Mill, number 1, Cardwell Street, Hathershaw, Oldham. Fire involving a large formerly owned cotton mill. Running liquid fire, make pumps 10, first floor alight. Oh, come on, guys. How many people do you know have a job like that? And those guys, emergency service workers, have to do that, make that decision every single day on our behalf. And what did they do, Mr. Murdoch? It's outstanding that we sometimes don't think about. When the pressure's on and the pressure's relentlessly challenging for us, them guys help us see ourselves in those situations some of our best hopes and not our worst fears. And above all else, Mr. Mayor, they do this on our behalf every single day. They're providing technical life insurance to the citizens of Greater Manchester. Thank you.